Hi, welcome to Canada Abroad. I'm Deanne Akers. I am the Managing Director and the Regulated Canadian Immigration Consultant on staff. We're based here in South Africa, but we can assist clients from around the world with their immigration goals to Canada. A lot of people ask, why should we use Canada Abroad? And it's an excellent question. There are a lot of companies out there that do what we do. Some of them, however, are illegal or operating illegal. So the one thing that you want to make sure when you are choosing a company to assist you with your Canadian immigration application is that they have an authorized representative on staff. So what that means is there's only 3 types of people that are legally authorized to give Canadian immigration advice for a fee. So if a company is going to charge you money to assist you with your application, they need to have one of these people on staff. This person needs to be the one advising you which immigration program is right for you. They need to be the one actually doing your application, and they need to be the only one giving you immigration advice. Those 3 people are members of the Immigration Consultants Council of Canada, or ICCRC, the Law Society of Canada, so they can be a member of a law society in any province or territory in Canada, but lawyers from outside of Canada, so a South African lawyer, for example, would not actually be qualified. Has to be a Canadian lawyer, or a notary of Quebec. So those are the 3 people that can assist you with an application. So when you're doing your research and deciding who to use for your application, there's ways that you can verify that they're operating legally and have this authorized representative on staff. The first thing to look for on the main page is if they have a logo. So the ICCRC's logo, you would want to see if that's on there, if they state that they're using an ICCRC member. If it's a member of a law society, you would want to find that person's name and their membership number. Then what you can do is you can actually verify with the law society in Canada that that person is a member. So say it's a member from Ontario, for example. You can go to the Ontario Law Society page, and there'll be a section where you can search by name, and you can find that person to make sure that they are actually a member of the law society. Same thing for the notaries of Quebec, and same for ICCRC as well. There's a search function where you can search by country. So if you're in South Africa, you can type in South Africa and see anyone who's here in the country who's regulated. If you're using a company, you can search the company's name and to see if they are listed with the ICCRC as well. So there are ways that you can protect yourself and make sure that you're using a qualified company before paying over the money to them. If you have paid a company that is not qualified to handle your application, there can be complications in future. So Citizenship and Immigration Canada will not deal with anyone who is not an authorized representative. So those people will not be able to communicate with Citizenship and Immigration on your behalf. They will not be able to communicate at all. So you'll be the one stuck handling those issues and dealing with your own application in the end. You also want to do probably a Google search, something as simple as that on the company name to see what sort of reputation that they have. There are several companies, especially here in South Africa, that were featured on Carte Blanche, for example. After that, they've changed their name 5 different times. So each time people catch on that it's the previous company, they're changing their name again to try to get away from that reputation. So it's very important before you hand over a large sum of money or any sum of money that you do your research on the company to make sure that they're authorized and that they don't have a bad reputation. Internet is very useful, so just make sure that you're doing your research so that you don't get burned, unfortunately. So Canada Abroad, we are fully regulated. I am an authorized representative. Citizenship and Immigration Canada recognizes me and they will communicate with me. I am a member in good standing with the ICCRC, and you can verify all that information on their website. We also post it on our website so that you know that we are authorized representatives and a company that you can trust.